All right, hi guys. We're going to try to help you here with question in 1.2 of our unit on symmetry and surface area. This deals with rotation, symmetry, and transformation. So here's an example of a design, and it's shown as an example of rotation symmetry, not symmetry. All right, so when we take a look at that, rotation symmetry occurs when a shape or design can be turned about its center, that'd be in the center here, of this rotation sort of fits onto its outline more than once in a complete turn. So that means if we turn this, right, this point here all the way around, all right, how many times would it fit onto itself? So we're going to check it out. We're checking out what the order of rotation is. So the order of rotation is the number of times a shape or design fits onto itself in a complete turn. Okay? So let's take a look here. Here is going to be my little point here. This is the start. Okay, so that's going to be 1. So this is image 1. Fine, right? We can do it once. Now, if I were to take this image and rotate it on itself, so it goes there. It's tough to see through the transparency a little bit, but I basically rotated it on itself. So this guy here would now be 2. Now when I take this and I'm going to rotate it for the second time and then rotate it again, alright, if I can keep my resize so you can see, now I've rotated it 3 times. Go back to this, there's 1, 2, 3, and there would be 4. Okay. So I've done it 4 times. So I went 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now I'm going to take this. I have an idea. Sometimes you learn on the fly. When I take this, that's 1. When I take that, that's 2. When I take that, that's 3. When I take that, that's 4. And when I take it one more time, it would go onto itself. That'd be 5. So I got my 5th. And then finally, again, let's try this again. We got here 1. I'm going to make this smaller just so you can see maybe a little bit better. There's 2. Flip. There's 3. Make it a little bit bigger so I can rotate it. There's 4. There we go. There's 5. One more. There we go. And then finally, last but not least, 6. So I rotated it 6 times. Sorry, it's kind of ran over. I make these smaller, but I think we get the point. This is 6. So the answer for this one would be B, 6. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out and you understand what a centered rotation is, what rotation symmetry is, what order of rotation is, and I hope that helps you out. Thank you. Alright guys, here's another video to help you along your way. This question asks, what's the angle of rotation in this figure? So the angle of rotation basically refers to the minimum measure of the angle needed to turn its shape or design onto itself. Many may be measured in degrees or fractions of a turn. All right, or you have to realize that when you do a turn, that there's 360 degrees in a circle. So you have to divide by however many your order of rotation is. You have to divide by 360 to figure out your angle in degrees, and also your fraction, how many turns you'd have to take. All right. So if we take a look at this example here, this is what's the angle of rotation. So from the information that I just told you, right, what you're going to have to do is, again, look at the shape and figure out how many times you get your order of rotation. Okay. So here we have 1. And then if we take it, right, we spin it over, we will have 2. And then if we take it and spin it again, then we'll have 3. Then if we take it and spin it again, see how it would be on itself, then we'd have 4. See how we take it and spin it again, then we'd have 5. Right? So again, look, it's exactly in the same space. So, and then if we folded it, it would be symmetrical. So that's the key with it. It's just not like, how many points it has. It has to be where you fold it over and you'd be okay. So we do it one more time. again, we could fold it over here fine, and we'd have 6. Okay, so the order of rotation would be 6. Now that you know that piece of information, basically what you do to find the angle, and this is a little symbol for angle, of rotation, I'm just going to go angle of rot. So angle of rotation, remember what I said before, to do that whole thing, we went 360 degrees when we went all the way around, right? You know that equals 360 degrees, right? So to figure out your angle of rotation, you take that 360 degrees and you divide it by what your order of rotation was. In this case, it's 6. So 6 goes into there. So the answer would be 60. So that means that each time I rotated that, oh, look, it's all nice and stuck together. That's cool. When I take this image and I rotate it all the way through, I have to turn it, right, 60 degrees, 60 degrees, 60 degrees, 60 degrees, 60 degrees, and 60 degrees. So 6 times. Hopefully I said that 6 times. But hopefully you see the math here. That makes sense. To make sure that you understand that that would be the angle of rotation. Now, if we want to take a look at, that's in degrees. That's what this means, okay? But if we're going to look at the fraction of it, right, it'd be pretty simple. 1 turn would go 1 over 6, right? So because with that, you'd have to rotate it 1 6, 1 6, 1 6, 1 6, 1 6, and 1 6 to get back to make a full turn. All right? So hopefully that visual helps you out, and good luck with this. Thank you.